Please welcome to the stage, Jalen Boone.
How's everybody doing? Pretty good, pretty good? All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Think about all the climate-friendly actions you've taken today. Maybe you rode public transportation, you ditched the plastic straw, or you brought your reusable cup. Or maybe you haven't gotten to take an action today. Well, by the end of this session, we all will be able to say we've gotten to take an action. I just wanted to acknowledge everyone in on this movement toward climate action because we're making progress. And if you weren't at the UN Youth Climate Summit yesterday, we're doing a lot of amazing things to put forward this. But there's still so much more work to do. So you're probably wondering, who is this guy? My name is Jalen Boone. I'm a Michigan native. No? Go Blue. I'm a senior at the University of Texas in San Antonio, and I am the 8th UNA USA Youth Observer to the United Nations. My climate story began in 2017 after witnessing the devastating effects of Hurricane Harvey. While my family was safe, we were barred from an education because of schools that were closed, and we were barred from getting simple things like groceries because of stores that were flooded. But above everything else, we lost our fellow Houstonians, 107 of them to be exact. 107, and no one expected that to be the number. But that's exactly what happens when climate change gets into the equation. And so, being a student and sometimes feeling like I can't be a part of institutional change, a group of friends and I got together and we said, maybe we can do something locally to bring about change. So we started a nonprofit organization called Sustainable Youth in Action, where we're educating and teaching young people how to take their ideas and turn them into projects, businesses, and other things to impact their communities. In just 1 year, we've been able to collect waste around the city of San Antonio, educate over 600 students on environmental issues, and even work alongside our university right now to get those plastic straws off of our campus. I'm here to tell you that we can reduce carbon emissions, that each of us plays a part in doing that, and we can prevent the likelihood of our planet reaching that dangerous number of 1.5 degrees Celsius. Because if we don't, who will? So remember earlier I told you that you would be able to take action? Well, now's the time. Why don't you take out your phones with me, and we're going to head on over to un.org/ActNow. And the link is on the screen behind me, yeah? So as you're pulling this up, you'll find that a couple of messages are popping up, but really it's gonna ask you, what are you committing to taking action on? And you're gonna select one of those things that you've either done today or that you plan on doing. Don't cheat or it won't count. I'm gonna personally plan on recycling, not only at this event, but when I go back home, inside my household and on my campus. And so if you're like me, go ahead and press that one. And what's so special about the Act Now is that every action you log will be added into the global count of actions being taken all across the world. And even more special is something you all may know about, is tomorrow's the UN Secretary General's UN Climate Summit. And at that climate summit, what you may not know is that they'll get the final number of all these actions, and they'll get to see us taking action right now and all across the world. It's imperative that we do this so that we show our world leaders that we are serious about taking action on climate change and that we are ready to act now. Yeah. And so I challenge you to continue to take action on climate change. And if you're a student in the audience, know that your projects, your voice, it matters. And we need it in this movement because we won't see a change without it. Continue to push the movement and continue to create a healthier planet. Thank you.